Hi. Okay. My name is Stephanie Ulrich. I'm a psychic, and I offer something called Psychic Snake Readings, which is essentially a session where I channel, transmit, translate information from my snakes to my clients, and we specialize in ushering people into unimaginable upgrades. This is Shisha. He's being so cute. And this is who I'm going to be channeling with throughout these video series. So, this video series is specifically for unlocking unimaginable upgrade pathways in 2020. And as I sit here with you right now, I am creating space for you. I am loving you through these amazing versions of reality that we exist in to just support you into your own unique, limitless, unimaginable upgrades. So while you are a unique, cosmic, symbiotic component of this universe that we live in, this multidimensional, expansive experience that we have an opportunity to thrive in, there are some commonalities, and I'm tapping into right now those commonalities in this channel. I'm tapping into the commonalities of the adjustments that we can all take to step into the most direct path of our unimaginable upgrades. If you would like to work with us on a one-on-one basis, just like hit me up. We travel, we do remote readings, we have so much fun. We take on specialized client work as well. And so I'll just go ahead and start in on this channel. So 2020, has been bringing the clarity, 2019, not 1919. Don't know why human numbers don't work that way, but whatever. 1919 was really thinning a lot of veils for us. It was really bringing forward a lot of traumas for us to heal collectively, interpersonally, as above, so below. So as we were awakening to a series of collective traumas and healing from them, we were also stepping into different iterations of that trauma that we had experienced interpersonally. This is really, to human culture, tragic and so terrible, but to our souls and to snake culture, this is actually fucking dope and making us better. And we are an evolving symbiotic life on this planet. And so fuck yes, we're going to also collectively, no matter what human culture says is great, step into a space of being a thriving, living organism amongst the greater organism that we are a part of. My snakes talk to people on really like a cellular level. So as this video continues, know that we are talking to that part of you. Know that we are talking to you in your many iterations of you. These are your younger selves. Hi, younger selves. Love you, babies. These are your older selves. Yo, what's up? Love you equally. And your past selves, your progressive selves. Love you all. We have at this point in time been everything that the human consciousness gives space for. And so now we're stepping into something new. Wow, I've never actually seen that in a channel before, so I want to tap into it a bit more. He's trying to go back to his terrarium. Okay, you're such an active boy. Wow. Sometimes when I'm reading a channel, it's just like I'm reading like the beginning of the credits on a Star Wars movie, and it's just go, 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 go. But if I lose it for any way or for any reason, that paragraph just keeps going, and I kind of have to call it back a little bit. That's a little bit happening right now because he's doing this. Well, he wants me to talk about this being the perfect example of why it's important to refrain from acting in 2020. He says that this is a year to work for yourself. That doesn't mean you have to go into self-employment. That means that when you go to work, you know that it's self-care. He says that this is also a year where you're not dressing up for anybody else. You're not dressing up to impress anybody else. You can dress up and go out and have a fabulous time for you. But your inner self, your soul, is going to fucking call your shit out if you do not step into your point of self-care and happiness. So this actually showed up for me yesterday. I was trying to make these videos yesterday. And it was a really big struggle. I could open the channel, but I was just completely at like a discomfort while I was doing it the whole time, which is pretty rare for me. And I was really dressed up for it, and Shisha like forced me into like some comfortable clothes, and I tried out these videos a couple more times, and finally today they're coming through with ease because I'm showing up as myself for you without the acting. I don't have a special outfit on. I got dressed up last night for me, and I realized that this is a part of that acting thing that must shed. People are able to see authenticity and truth. So to best navigate yourself through that through this year, show up for your own authenticities. Show up for your desires, even if they seem like they just don't even have a common place for where you are right now. If that is by way of showing up and you really needing, gosh, where is my snake? Where are you? Oh, there's your cute little head. Okay, great. If you are showing up for yourself and you are, I don't know, a vegan. I eat vegan. And for whatever reason, a version of you is coming through who really wants gummy bears. This might be an opportunity for you to unite yourself with a younger self and heal, transcend yourself in an amazing way. Don't miss these opportunities based on current structures and limitations that you've placed on yourself right now. Dissolve those. Dissolve your own rules. Dissolve everybody's rules. Dissolve cultural expectation. Dissolve the linear timeline. See your amazing limitlessness throughout this year and continue finding that. Continue asking, is this the path of most limitlessness? Know that limitlessness is where unimaginable upgrades come from. So if you're lost, if you're scared, if you feel confused, if everything in front of you seems like a dark abyss of mystery, this is perfect. That is the perfect space for unimaginable upgrades to tap into. If you didn't have those things, it would all be definitive and you would know exactly where you're going, which doesn't have any space for unimaginable upgrades. Or you might not be prepared for them when they show up. And that's totally fine. We've been there before. We've all had an unimaginable upgrade and a consciousness that we weren't seeking that in, and that's how unimaginable upgrades unfold anyway. However, unimaginable upgrade consciousness is a way to perceive current circumstances as perfection, current circumstances as your alignment. No matter what your emotional circumstance is, within unimaginable upgrade consciousness, you know that it's perfect. And that doesn't, thank you, that doesn't mean that things get easier. They get more aligned. You have more inner support. You have more connectivity to receive cosmic support. You have more openness to receive my love and know that I'm supporting you. And these snakes love and know that they're supporting you. 2020 is calling us to move forward in authenticity and integrity in many ways. Doing this can instantaneously heal more than we can imagine. Doing this work with yourself is immense. It changes the world. It changes your world, and it changes everybody who experiences you. Everybody in your energetic influence is non-verbally, subconsciously shifted by you stepping in and taking care of yourself. It's so worth it. Think about how many people are in your energetic influence. You don't have to save anybody. They're saving themselves. You save yourself. As above, so below. Give all, take all. That is a lot of what is powering this 2020 consciousness, awareness, and shift within our multidimensional, ever-growing, expansive experience and existence. Let's just take an opportunity to remind ourselves too that our brain is operating with a soul, and our soul is operating with a brain. Now you can sub soul for whatever the fuck you want to. If that's heart center, if that's cosmic limitless energy, if you want to Einstein on that, if you want to like Catholic on that, whatever the word is that you choose to describe that energy that exists in you limitlessly, just know that it's operating with a brain. And the brain that we have has been designed by all of the humans who have lived before us. And since we have multidimensionally tapped into all of the iterations of the consciousness, the human consciousness selves that we can be, this is a world, a reality now of complete wordlessness. We're continuing to evolve consciously, collectively, as a species, as a living organism, as a planetary continuum in ways that humans can't understand. And that's wonderful, because as we can see, humans are not fucking amazing at taking care of everything. We need some co-creative help. And these wordless emotions, these unexplainable circumstances, spiritually, physically, neurologically, psychologically, within business, within sex, all of these wordlessness experiences are expanding us. These are all symptoms that a 4-year-old would have in coming into different realizations of our socio spiritual reality that we live in. And that is amazing. So let's just like take time to honor that this year. Wow. He just continues to say, it's really a time to show up for yourself. It's a time to stop acting. He keeps saying that. And that's immense. That's huge. And it's interesting because at some point in time, each of us had to act to get to where we are. So let's tap into that a little bit. At some point in time, you do have to put on a I can do this thing. Even if it doesn't feel authentic to the self, sometimes it's necessary to act with confidence forward and just hope that your reality is going to land you that job, is going to land you that partnership that you're looking for, is going to land you that house, that car, that animal, that healed relationship, whatever it is that you're looking for. Sometimes we do have to move with confidence forward. Confidence forward is different, right, than acting. And separating those is going to be really important for us. We're going to know if we're acting this year. We're going to know if we acted like we liked that meal that we ate a few hours ago, even when we did not like it. It's going to be something that is like coming into us being like, hey, don't do that anymore. There might be a perfectly good, soulful reason that you didn't like that meal. Well, there might not be a completely logical reason that you didn't. And unimaginable upgrade consciousness is not about logic. If logic was enough for us, we would never seek anything but. And while a lot of this information can rest in us and feel so logical, please give space to know that I am transmitting this information through my snake from the universe for you. To some people, that might not seem logical. Humans have rarely been logical and thrived, right? So Let yourself be illogical this year. Let yourself see the self-made limitations that you've placed on yourself and see if there's a more limitless way to exist. See if you can trust yourself to be that goodness that you already are, because you can trust yourself to do that this year. He says that this is a year to tap into your body often. You don't need to push yourself physically all the time, but it is a great year to continue tapping into yourself, to continue seeing what your physical thresholds are. This is a way that you can neurologically continue to flex and stretch your consciousness to understanding how far you can go. The further you can go physically, the further you know your own physical thresholds, the further you can train yourself psychically to build a stamina that continues to build. We have multidimensional bodies for a reason. We have this physical body for a reason. Love this. Love you. Love that your soul, for whatever reason, manifested this body, this physical matter around that energetic center, and love it. You won't always have this one body in many of the realities that we exist in. And so that's beautiful. That's perfect. Let yourself feel the timelessness of yourself while also seeing the like hardware that we're functioning with, and that it is delicate, that there are parts of our reality that are very delicate, and that's beautiful. It's beautiful that there are these parts of you that are delicate. It's beautiful to see those parts of you. And it's also beautiful to speaking to you on a cellular level right now. It's also beautiful to let the sweetness in, to let the sweetness out. 2020 is a year that is calling you to release everything that is love. Release all your love. Know that when you tap yourself out of that love, if you're serving the right entity, the right group, the right person, the right field, the right soul potential, with all of that love, you're going to be given absolutely zero choice but to receive. And the more you receive, the more you can give. The more you give, the more you can receive. Allow yourself to give absolutely every drop of your love this year. It's amazing. People need this. People need to continue to learn how limitless our love is. Our love is the source of our abundance. Our love is the source of our happiness, our confidence, our wellness. It is the source of energy that is able to shift the planetary reality from being a place of struggle to being a place of change, of enlightenment, of symbiosis, of positivity. And that's dope. And we have the ability to change that in our very brains. So think on that one for a second. Throughout this year, allow yourself to see what colors you are drawn toward. What colors you are drawn toward can reflect what chakra energy center you're focusing on at that point in time. You can pay attention to the colors that you're drawn toward like you would a moon cycle. You can focus on these chakras as a opportunity to further continue tapping into the multidimensional, the multi-body experience that we exist in. This is huge, guys. Well, human to human, I don't actually know a ton about chakras. but my snakes talk a lot about chakras, and so I learned quite a bit about their functionality and where humans are a little bit off balance within their bodily energetic centers or their chakras, and it's so fascinating. A lot of people right now are operating in a higher speed energetic center all the time, which is our third eye, our brain, and our crown. All of those are higher frequency energetic centers that it's amazing. It's amazing that humans have collectively built a big stamina to be able to operate at that full functioning fast speed. But that fast speed is also causing us to kind of lose practice of dropping into those slower speeds. So that's why it takes some time and some patience to talk to your soul, to talk to your heart. That might also be why it takes some time and patience to talk to your pussy or your dick or whatever you want to call your amazing genitalia. Your root chakra is the slowest moving energetic center in our body. And so tapping into that, fluidly tapping into higher speeded bodily energetic centers can be a lot. And know that I see that. We're going to continue probably talking about that in the next video. And as I go ahead and wrap up this passage, just know that I am sitting here with you, holding space for you and your own unimaginable upgrades. I love you endlessly. Shisha loves you endlessly. This is what we're here to do. We've been like this for lifetimes. I've been like this for as long as I can remember, throughout lives, throughout this life. And I appreciate you endlessly. These unimaginable upgrades are amazing. They are life-changing. They are continuing to completely inspire and fuel me. They are also so tiring. They're also so invigorating. They can make you feel so soft. They can make you feel so tired. They can make you feel so hungry. They can make you feel so in love. And so as you continue to step into your own version of feeling these unimaginable upgrades, allow you to take care of you in whatever way that means. That might be seeing a movie, that might be spending time alone, that might be taking yourself out and absolutely not being alone, that might be eating a huge meal, it might be taking a very long bath or a very long nap. All of these things that you're doing for you are perfect. And as I continue to open the channel today within the collective unimaginable upgrade pathways, I just want you to know that this information would not be here if you were not open. And so somehow I know through the psychic, cosmic, limitless information that you're open enough to receive this. And if you're open enough to receive this, and you are, just know that I honor that. Like, I see that openness. I see how open you are. And I'm so impressed by you. You could be literally anything you want to be. And I'm so excited to be here with you for that. So in this next video, I'm going to continue tapping into stuff. I am so happy to be doing this with you. If you feel pulled to share any of your experience of these activations with me via DM, email, post it on your story, post it on your feed. I always love to know more about people's unimaginable upgrades because they're collective. And when you upgrade, I upgrade. When I upgrade, you upgrade. It's just like that song, when you dip, I dip, we dip. And that's big. That's so exciting. So anyway, that is going to wrap up this video, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much, and wishing you limitless, unimaginable upgrades in all ways for all bodies. I love you.